Colleagues, sisters, I am ecstatic to be sharing with you in the JTA St. Thomas Women's Caucus Empowered Women of the Bible series. There are several women mentioned in the Bible that we can learn from, one of which is Rahab. Who is Rahab? Rahab was a harlot, yes, a prostitute, who hid two spies who were sent into her city Jericho that was to be destroyed by the Israelites. Now I see the question marks on some faces, pondering as to how a harlot woman could be empowering. But we often judge persons by just one trait they possess, when in fact they possess other good traits. 1 Samuel 16 verse 7 reminds us that the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. Having read about Rahab and her act of bravery, I see where she displayed several qualities of an empowered individual, 4 of which I will accentuate. Rahab demonstrated courage to walk her own path rather than following others or believing those in position or authority. She was aware of who these 2 men were, knew and understood clearly they were not welcomed by her fellow natives. If they were caught, they would be killed. But she was also knowledgeable of, believed, and feared the God of the spies, unlike her fellow compatriots. Hence, she thought about her circumstances, made up her own mind, and came to her own conclusion to hide the spies and save their lives. That resulted in changing of her standing. Another outstanding quality Rahab displayed was that of self-awareness. Rahab was known for prostituting, and she was quite aware of that. When you are aware of your flaws, it will help you to choose between those that will support you and those that will strain you down. Rahab recognized this was a life-changing opportunity for her, and she never wavered to seize the opportunity. For this change to take place, she knew she must protect the spies. Therefore, she chose what would work in her favor, and it transformed her status. The Canaanite harlot woman became part of the lineage of King David, from whom Christ descended. Accountability is another quality Rahab displayed that is worth mentioning. Being accountable to oneself means that you take full responsibility for your life, externally and internally. Everyone lacked respect for Rahab. She was only seen as the harlot woman, but Rahab recognized that there's more to life than her present position, and she will have to take action to alter it. So Rahab did not shy away from making her requests or intent known immediately. Neither was she daunted by the possible consequences that may have arrived from her hiding the spies if she was caught. What she knew is that she was accountable for what her future holds, and her action will determine the outcome. The final quality I'll mention is self-care. Self-care is based on your overall life vision. Rahab may have been a harlot, but she believed in something. She believed there was something special about the God of the skies, and she knew what he could do and that her land was in trouble. She feared the Lord. She wanted her family to be saved from terror ahead. So, she opted to secure hers and her family's life, withstanding what belief her own nation people had. It's the choice you make that will determine what your life will be, or the quality life you live. Rahab realized that this is an individual decision she must take, and immediately struck a deal with spies to protect her family and herself when they come to destroy the city. Sisters, I trust that you will be encouraged by Rahab's story and the qualities that she displayed that transformed her life. It only shows that once you develop the right attitude, nothing is beyond you. Today, you may not be where you want to be, but that's not your destination. It's just a part of your journey. Stand up for what you believe. Take care of yourself. Be aware of your flaws and align yourself with the right people or the right opportunity to thrust you forward, and don't forget your integrity. If you're not true to yourself, you can't be true to no one else. As we continue to navigate through this challenging time, and as we begin another school year, let's do all in our powers to empower oneself and help a sister to be empowered. If you can help somebody as you travel along, then your living shall not be in vain. Let's continue to unite and serve.